who believe in freedom. Instead of improving the economy in Iran and ensuring that the average Iranian can make a living, they send hundreds of millions of dollars of Iranian people's money to export terrorism throughout the world. What does that mean? That means that there are groups that the Iranian government gives money to pillage, rape, and murder other peoples throughout the world. Wherever there is turmoil in the world, just look around. The mullahs are there with their terrorist groups. They have used their band of thugs and the IRGC and their proxy Hezbollah to sow discord throughout the Middle East. Not only that, Hezbollah, that's funded by the IRGC, that is funded by the Iranian government, has been raising money for their terrorist exploits by drug trafficking in South America. When the regime bankrolls this terrorism, Iranian civilians at home suffer, as my friend Mr. Rohrbacher has said. They suffer from jobs, the lack of them. They suffer from not getting paid. They suffer from pensions because that money is going somewhere else. The people of Iran and your family members, they've been imprisoned, tortured, brutally murdered. For years, this has been going on. Good folks in the camps in Iraq were constantly targeted by the IRGC. In the Camp Ashraf, Camp Liberty, the murders of those folks cannot ever be forgotten. And the world must remember that of all those people murdered in Iraq, in the camps, not one of the killers has ever been brought to trial to stand for justice for what they have committed. And I commend the people for continuing to fight for what they believe in. Yes, there must be a regime change. But let me make it very clear. This regime change must be not from outside powers, outside governments coming in and militarily changing the regime. We've seen that happen in the Middle East. This regime change must be from the people of Iran that live in Iran and that live throughout the world. The United States, however, must make sure that we have a strategy to neutralize the IRGC's activity outside of Iran. We've recently designated the IRGC and their band of thugs for their terrorist activity. And I've introduced legislation that would put terrorist sanctions on their foreign proxies in Iraq and Syria as well. You know, some of you, as was introduced, I used to be a judge in Texas for a long time, longer than some of y'all have been alive. And one thing that I learned as a judge that I believed in every day was the word justice. Justice. And there is no justice for the people of Iran. There's not. By anybody's standard throughout the world, there's no justice. That is sad. But that should increase the fire in your belly to be strong and fight for what you believe in, freedom. The tide is turning, and the days of this terrorist regime in Tehran are numbered. And it will be the Iranian people who bring them to justice. So I say to you, you daughters of democracy, you sons of liberty, you youthful young patriots, do not grow weary. Be strong and courageous, and let the people of Iran sing a new song, one of peace, one of liberty, one of freedom, one of breaking off the chains of slavery. And let the people sing a new song. So I tell you, freedom fighters, to rise up. And soon we will go, arm in arm, marching through the streets of Tehran, singing a new song of freedom, liberty, and peace. And that's just the way it is. Thank you.